Alright, there we go. It wasn't bubbling no more. I drove it around the yard, turned it around. I think everything's good. Now we'll try to pull this out without getting water everywhere. And then fill up our overflow to the I don't know what to put it at. I'll probably put it in between cold and hot. And we'll go to the drag strip and we'll try it out. It's a beautiful day. I'll see you guys at the drag strip. Alright, we're at Kentucky Dragway. I came by myself, so it's just going to be time slip videos and GoPro if I remember to turn it on. Yeah, it's dirty. But I barely had enough time to change the oil and bleed the coolant system and put the exhaust on from putting the heads back on it. The DA is really about 1,000 today, so should get our best time slip if it runs right. Alright, let's make pass one. Get this pass one in. See what happens. Alright, there we go. That was that pass. New best, new personal best. 12:33. 107.7. 1.72 60 foot, 060 reaction time. They got the 6 foot trophy tonight. Hopefully I can win that. Let's take a look at the log and see what happened. See what kind of AFR and stuff we had. Alright, so the looked at the log and it was 12.8 to 13.10. So I'm gonna add some more fuel. I just added 0.05 to the power enrichment tables. So we're gonna load that up and see what it does. Then we're gonna check and make sure it didn't spit any water out. And I'm 100% sure it didn't because the car stayed cool the whole time. I mean, it didn't get hot at all on the return road, so it's fixed. But I also want to check, make sure there's no fuel leaks where we put the fuel rail back on. That fuel rail can be a little tricky, but let's write this to the vehicle real quick. All right, that's writing. All right, there we go, clean as a whistle. No water came out at all. Check the fuel rails. Let's turn some light on. Make sure no gas leaks. If it leaks, it leaks right there in the holes of the injectors, because it leaks from where the those O-rings, they don't like to fit in that fuel rail. They pop out sometimes when I'm trying to put it on. Can't really see back there, but let's go look at this side. Everything looks good. Yeah, everything looks good. Yeah. Let's load this tune up. We'll give her another try. But I'm glad that's fixed. The head gasket was just blown just enough that when the piston was coming up, it was pushing compression into the water jackets. And it was the middle cylinders on both sides. I'm telling you, it was them studs. them cheap eBay gaskets, head gaskets, they didn't look that bad. Them head studs, man, when I took it off, them washers. So yeah, eBay LS head studs, I must have got the wrong kind because they were crap. But yeah, let's get some more races in. Alright, so when I add extra fuel, I got to make sure that my E85 level percentage don't change, because if it changes too much, I got to change my stowage value in the tune because it's not flex fuel. And I'm on E85, so it's at 75 still. Let's see what that adding extra fuel does. Here we go, line up for pass number 2. So the mile per hour went up considerably, but the ET went down a little bit, and the air fuel that time was 12, is jumping around from 12.2 to 12.7. So we're going to leave it there. Alright, so it is way too fat at idle, so I'm going to take a little bit of fuel out. At idle I took about 10% out, and still the temperature did not come off about 170. But let's go look again. Alright, yeah, it's definitely fixed. No water nowhere. All clean as a whistle. But next weekend I'm gonna spray nitrous. I'm gonna do a few passes. I'm gonna try to win that trophy tonight. So I'm just gonna try to get good on the light and yeah, try to win that trophy. Well, somebody oiled down the track, so I'm just looking over these time slips here. Oddly, I ran 2 miles per hour faster, but the car ran a little bit slower. Actually, 2 miles per hour, I should have picked up a 10th. I wonder what that's all about. Nah, we'll try some more test passes. In this weather, this thing should be running 1210s or 1220s. We'll see. Just looked at the DA. It was 750 when I started, and the DA is 570 now, and it's just going to get lower because it's going to get colder. It's a cold dryer. That's like the best weather. Why the car's not picking up? Well, I mean, it was running high 12.49, 12.5 something, and like what, 1500 DA before, so it did pick up a couple of tenths, but I thought it would pick up a little bit more. But we'll see as the weather goes down. We'll try this 6 foot tall trophy race. Alright, let's try pass 3. Staging lanes are backed up. Somebody oiled down the track and they just got it cleaned up. It's running dead on 1233, 1234 every pass. I got a good light on that one too. All right. Pass 3 down, and then we'll be doing some trophy racing here in a minute. If I keep cutting lights like that, I might do good. All right, let's head up for first round of bracket racing. Get it done.
1 and 2.
All right, I got
1 and 2.
the easy win on that because he red lighted, and I cut a terrible light on that one. I thought I cut a good light, but a good thing because I broke out. New fastest pass, 12:30 at 109. All right, here we are for round 2 of Sportsman Trophy. I raced that Camaro SS last race. He red lighted. He's bought back in. There's 1 round buyback, so we'll see what we got. I'm racing this motorcycle, I guess. I hate racing motorcycles because they can get on the brakes quick. If he thinks I'm about to break out, he can hit the brakes and slow down way faster than I can. And the DA keeps dropping lower and lower, so the cars are going to go faster and faster. And just like that, I'm out. I dialed in at 1228. He cut a better light by, what is that, 0.018, and he ran within 904 of his time. I'll be honest with you, I got nervous, and this shifter, it's like really easy to pull back. I need to get me a shifter. And oh, that turned the key on. So I usually use 2 fingers and go like that. I accidentally went whoop, straight back. So I went straight back to third. RPMs dropped to like 4,000. I was like, no. But anyway, I'm out. I'm gonna do some more test runs though and try to get another personal best because I think it'll run 12.2. I think it would have ran 12.2 on that pass if I didn't. It even spun a little on that pass. He tires up a little bit more. Try to get a 12.2. All right, there we go. 1220s. I'm gonna load that other tune back in it and see if it goes any faster. I forgot to turn the GoPro on again. But yeah, that's not the best 60. That's the best 8th and the best quarter so far. All right, I need to clean my windshield. I'm lined up, going to try that other tune. I added more fuel on the power enrichment table and it trapped better, but it ran slower. So let's go back to the other tune now that the DA is pretty much 0 now. And see if it makes a difference, because usually on most of my cars I do that DA calculator and it's spot on, but I'm a 1/10 slower than what the DA calculator was telling me before. But yeah, let's see if we can get a 12.1. All right, there we go. Best pass again so far. So I know what to do now. That tune, it runs less mile an hour, but it runs faster. So what I'm gonna do is do the power enrichment tables up to like, I don't know, 5,000. Leave it like this, and then over 5,000 or something, I'm gonna put the more fuel in there. Maybe kind of mix the 2 tunes together. But yeah, it launched good. Look at that light. I think I got the light figured out now. I go right when that 3rd light comes on. So I was waiting a little bit after the 3rd yellow light came on. That time I hit it like right when I thought it was going to come on. So I left right when the 3rd light came on in a 029. So yeah, best pass so far right there. I think it's got a little bit more in it, not much, but that's going to be about it. I'm done racing for today. I think I'll come back next week and hit it with the 100 shot, maybe even a 150 shot. See what it does then. I think I've got the heads fixed. Hopefully it still holds the nitrous. I don't see why it won't now. Them head studs I had, they were terrible. And I've got good name brand head gaskets and good name brand studs now. So y'all like and subscribe. Have a great day. Next week we'll smack it with some nitrous.